Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to go over, we have been installing a Gree Flexx and I have somehow messed up this joint right here. This is stripped and I'm going to replace it with a new fitting. So stay tuned for that. Alright, first thing I need to do is get the refrigerant out. And the evaporator coil is valved off. It has pump down valves on it like this on the evaporator coil. And it is valved off, so I can open up this side after I pull a vacuum. I can open up that side and get the refrigerant at least to here, and then I can recover. All right, we got that down to 363 microns. Let's valve that off. Oh my word, don't tell me I got to have a... Lovely. I got to have an Allen wrench. One more thing to go get. All right. Got that open. I decided to go get my whole van. All right, now that we got pressure on this, I can recover the refrigerant. You know what? I just may use this hose right here. I'm sorry if y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to show you. I have already pulled a vacuum on this. I pulled a vacuum on my drum a couple of days ago because I was expecting to do this job this weekend. Yeah, I tried to use some of that gas Teflon tape on it and it did not work. Threads were just completely stripped. So we're going to start over. Lord, I hope I got enough. Yeah, I do. Get all this refrigerant recovered, and we'll unbraze that and try to run some nitrogen. Accumulator is still, it still has some oil trapped refrigerant in there. This system has never run. We installed it and couldn't get it started because of that fitting. So I've got to wait just a little bit longer on my recovery and then we can get it fixed. That is the new nut. The old nut's right here. That's gonna work out just fine. Okay, I've got my nitrogen hooked up. I've got this open, so it's blowing out the bottom of here. I got me a little heat shield in there. All we got to do is unbraze that and braze in the other one. I'm sorry if y'all couldn't see that, but I've got everything ready to unbraze. That's going right back in that spot. On this one, I also have the valve all the way open. I've got my Schrader out so my nitrogen can flow through. Gotta make sure you don't mount it upside down. All right, here we go. got kind of hot. I'm still letting that cool off before. Wait a minute, I gotta make sure I get that Schrader in there. Pull that back out. That thing's hot. Hot, 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 hot. Let's see if I can keep from cross threading it this time, because apparently that's what I did last time. I'll tell you what, let's wait till we still a little bit warm. There we go. Now we know that's not cross-threaded. Now the last time I spun it up on there like 2 or 3 turns, and then I just had to use this little wrench here just a little bit, very lightly, and then when I got to the last few turns and put the torque wrench on it, it just went boom. Slid around. I could tell I had stripped the threads. So you got to be real careful with these. It's a major deal if you strip the threads. I need to turn my nitrogen off. Blowing out my Schrader. What y'all hear behind you is the other Gree Flexx running. It's kind of quiet. Now we need to pressure test. I guess I can do it the way I have it right now. Torque down yet. Alright, this requires about 37 Newton meters, 35 to 40. Let's go ahead and pull a vacuum on this. It has pump down valves on the evaporator coil, which are closed, so we got to pull a vacuum on both sides. And still dealing with a little bit of that oil trap refrigerant in the accumulator. But we're gonna start pulling the vacuum on it. Yes, I'm using my manifold for this. Because of that old trap refrigerant, that may take me a little while to get down. All right, I got it pulled down to like 300 microns. I'm pressurizing with what was in the tank here. I got to go open the valves inside, and so I need this, and this. I left this one set up on medium speed, speed 4. I'm just going to get them up and going now. If we need to come back and adjust, we will. I do preventive maintenances on these. So if I need to adjust it, be easy to find. All right, system is ready to run. Let's see if we got power up here. All right, where's my pull out? All right, guys. You gotta be kidding me. One would hope that they didn't. Oh, look at there. It was hidden. All right, we got power. All right. get ready to turn on power outside. Okay, we got power. I gotta make sure we're gonna get a call from the thermostat. Let's go turn it on and we'll get this thing charged up. All right, I am waiting on a call from the thermostat. This is one of those moments where you hope the installers have everything wired up right. I do have 26 volts. I just turned on the thermostat, so maybe I just need to wait a little while. All right, I'm not getting a call outside. So we gotta dig into this and figure out why. I got no heat strips in this one on purpose. My yellows have been cut off. All right, let me go get my needle nose. And my yellows have to go right here, which means I gotta go back and get my screwdriver, which I just had in here. All right. Let me go get my screwdriver. 26 volts on yellow. Now it has satisfied the thermostat. I got no call. It's Still got 26 volts on red. Both of them are satisfied. Let me go turn that one down, up, and this one down if I can. We're waiting on a time delay. I turned it all the way down to 62 degrees so we can get this thing charged up. I don't think it's going to need much of any refrigerant after I empty this, but we'll see. Once again, we're waiting. All right, after another trip down under, I finally got this thing running. One of the wires I had put underneath that little lug for the thermostats had come loose. To add more refrigerant. This drum is nearly empty. Y'all forgive me, I'm not trying to get that wind in the camera. Yeah, that drum's just about out. Y'all forgive the wind noise. I am running at about half speed. I'm not sure if y'all can see all that. It just turned down just a little bit because it was up to 12 amps. I'm going to watch this for a little bit, make sure it's going to do okay. Alright, so that one was a little bit of a doozy, but we got it done. And out of that virgin Freon that I used, after I emptied my recovery drum, I only used 7 ounces. So that sounds about right. That system should be good to go. I did make an appointment with them to come back when it's warmer, check pressures and try to get it on high. There might be a way I can bypass it. I'll look in the manual and force it to run on high. But yeah, that one's done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.